Every house tells a story, but some whisper it through the chill of the night. Nestled on the outskirts of a forgotten town stands a peculiar structure, the house that time forgot. This isn't just any old building, its walls are steeped in mystery, each corner shrouded in a palpable silence that almost seems to breathe. As we approach, the sight of the house in its desolate splendor is chilling. The paint, once vibrant and welcoming, now peels away in desperate strips, as if trying to escape the stories held within. Windows, clouded with the dust of many years, offer a murky glimpse into the darkness inside. The garden, once meticulously maintained, has surrendered to wild overgrowth, creating an eerie barrier that whispers warnings to all who dare to enter. This house, abandoned by time but not by history, holds secrets in its core. Legends speak of it as a once majestic place, filled with life and laughter, now nothing more than a shadow of its former self. Why does it stand so silent, so isolated? What mysteries do its dilapidated walls conceal? Tonight we delve into its past, exploring room by room, uncovering the tales that have been lost to time. Our journey is not just about seeing, it's about feeling the presence of those who once called this place home. Who were they? What dreams and dramas unfolded within these now crumbling walls? The air around the house is thick with a suspense that tugs at the edges of reason. The very atmosphere seems charged with a tale desperate to be told, pushing against the silence. It's as if the house itself is waiting, holding its breath for the secrets to be unearthed. As the wind whispers through broken panes and the last rays of sunlight flee the sky, the true essence of this place begins to stir. Step inside if you dare, as we explore the house that time forgot. As the door groans open, we're greeted not by warmth, but by the cold gaze of those who once called this place home. Step into the forgotten foyer, where the air is thick with the dust of decades and cobwebs lace the corners like tattered curtains. Glance around and you'll feel the intense scrutiny from the portraits hung high on the walls. These aren't just frames holding mere images. They are windows to the souls who once laughed, wept, and lived within these walls. Their eyes, painted with skilled strokes, seem to follow your every move, guarding secrets of a bygone era. The grand staircase, now nothing more than a creaking relic, stands as a silent sentinel to the foyer. Each step is coated with a layer of dust so thick it muffles our footsteps, a stark testament to the years of neglect. One can almost hear the faint echoes of hurried footsteps, the rustle of silk gowns, and the last whispers of departure. Imagine the stories these walls would tell if they could speak, of grand balls thrown, of quiet evenings by the fireside, of sudden mysterious departures that left everything behind. Leaving the watchful eyes of the past behind, we move deeper into the shadows of this forsaken place. Once a sanctuary of warmth and laughter, the living room now breathes a heavy silence. Where sunlight once danced through the windows, casting playful shadows on the walls, now only the dim glow of twilight pervades, struggling against the encroaching darkness. The air hangs thick with the dust of decades, and each step stirs whispers from the past. Look around and you'll see the relics of joy. A once gleaming chandelier now hangs crooked, its crystals dulled and scattered across the faded carpet. There, by the corner, stands a grand piano. Its ebony surface is marred by time, and one can almost hear the ghostly resonance of a cracked key, a lingering note that never quite fades away. On the mantel rests an array of photographs in ornate, tarnished frames. The faces smile in eternal optimism, unaware of the silence that would claim their home. These images, frozen in time, offer a stark contrast to the somber stillness that now dominates the room. What stories could these silent witnesses tell? What laughter and tears have these walls absorbed? The echoes fade as we leave the living room, seeking answers in the heart of the home. What secrets simmer in the heart of a home that no longer beats? Here, in the kitchen, the air hangs heavy with the scent of a meal interrupted. The table is set, chairs askew as if the diners vanished in a sudden rush. Plates bear the ghostly remnants of a Last Supper, untouched and covered in the dust of years gone by. Look closer. Rust consumes the once shiny appliances, a silent testament to the relentless march of time. The kettle on the stove, its bottom caked with lime, seems poised to whistle for a tea that will never steep. Nearby, a calendar flutters slightly, a page still marking a date that whispers tales of sudden despair. What happened on this ominous day? Imagine the scene. A family gathered, laughter mingling with the clink of cutlery, when tragedy struck so swiftly that even time felt the need to halt. Perhaps it was a fire, a crime, or something unspoken that tore through this room, leaving behind only echoes of panic and the chill of unresolved mysteries. With appetites for answers only growing, our search leads us upstairs to the most intimate quarters. In the quiet of the upstairs hall, whispers of the night tell tales of hurried departures. As we step softly through the corridor, each creak of the floorboard seems to echo the panic once felt here. The bedrooms, sanctuaries of solitude and sleep, now lay bare the remnants of chaos. Clothes are scattered without care, drawers half open as if rummaged through in haste. We push open the door to a child's room, the air heavy with the dust of neglect. Here, amidst a constellation of toys left mid-play, the atmosphere thickens. A small wooden horse lies on its side, its glass eyes reflecting the dim light, mirroring the lost joys of childhood. Nearby, an open diary rests, its pages yellowed with age. The last entry, written in a hurried scrawl, speaks of strange noises and shadows that danced along the walls, tales that no child should ever know. The sense of urgency, the palpable fear, still lingers like a heavy shroud. The very walls seem to breathe with the silent screams of nights filled with terror. The whispers grow fainter as we descend to the darkest corners of despair below. Beneath the house, in the suffocating embrace of the basement, darkness holds its breath. As we descend the creaking steps, each footfall echoes like a whisper from the abyss, breaking the heavy silence that blankets this subterranean world. The air grows cooler, dense with the musty scent of forgotten years and lingering secrets. Moisture clings to the walls, painting trails of dampness that shimmer faintly under the flicker of our lone flashlight. Here, in the bowels of this forsaken dwelling, every shadow seems to stretch with purpose. Every corner whispers of histories best left untold. The beam of our light cuts through the darkness, revealing relics of a bygone era, old tools with rusted edges, boxes stacked haphazardly, each likely holding memories or miseries of the past. What stories might they tell if only they could speak? Suddenly, the light flickers, casting erratic shadows that dance across the crumbling walls, as if stirred by an unseen presence. It's easy to imagine that these shadows are not just absence of light, but guardians of dreadful secrets. Could there be truths buried in this darkness too grim for the light of day? Whispers of unsolved mysteries, or perhaps echoes of unresolved crimes, seem to hang in the air, almost palpable. Emerging from the abyss, we carry with us more questions than when we entered.